guys! Good morning and happy brand new day to everyone! This is Princess Ardiente and welcome to my vlog! If you're new with my channel, please like and subscribe. Okay? So, for today's vlog, we're gonna discuss and I'm going to tell you about my CR1 visa application. But first and foremost, I want to make a disclaimer first. Okay, this video is for informative purposes and not to brag anything. Okay, so I just want to help someone who are also with the same situation or processing their visa. And if you are negative, if you want to say something, just stop watching and just go to the next video. Okay, only good vibes here, guys. Okay, so to start with, so CR1 visa is a visa for all the spouses that are less than 2 years of marriage. Okay, so paano nga ba nag-start nung akin? Okay, I applied my visa December 2018. We got married like August 18, 2018, which is mag-1 year na next month. So, advance anniversary for us! So, we got married in the Philippines and ang unang ginawa ko is I have to research and I have to know all the requirements that I need to bring going back here in Korea to process my visa application. So I got a lot of copies of my birth certificate and my marriage certificate because you will never know, they're gonna ask you the same requirement left and right unexpectedly. So ganun lang nangyari sa akin. So yun na nga, you have to be informative and with all the requirements that you're needing so that less yung time, right? And then one of the requirements for the visa application is the I-130. So that one will be filled up with you and with your spouse. So meron din I-130A. So it's up to your situations if you need that one. But for us, we need that one. So I-130, I-130A, yung naturalization ni hubby, passport, photo, tax return, both birth certificates, and other requirements. So all of the requirements I'm gonna put on the description below as your guidelines that might help you. Okay, for the visa application, you have to make an appointment as well with the US Embassy. So if saan kayo located, okay? And then, currently, since I'm here in Korea, it's a pros and cons, okay? If you're here, you have to be mindful, like what I told you, like, you're a Filipino citizen, so you have to get all the requirements in the Philippines ahead of time. So that hindi sayang yung pamasahe, alam mo yon, hindi sayang yung effort mo. So, gawin mo na. With the overseas kasi, it's much faster yung process nila. So, that's one of the advantage. Mabilis yung process nila. So, after you apply for the US CR1, for the CR1, you have to wait for a month for you to get the next process. We've waited for 1 month and yun na nga, ang sabi dun sa email is we're gonna receive another email after 2 weeks for the next instruction. Unfortunately, guys, after 2 weeks we didn't receive anything. We didn't hear anything from the USCIS. Kaloka, di ba? Ang ginawa ni Hubby, after a month, ang ginawa ni Hubby, he called to the USCIS to ask what's going on with my papers. So, ang sabi nila, they already sent an email, but we didn't receive anything. So, and we figured it out that they sent an email to the wrong email address. Guys, that's another lesson for us and for you. Okay, you have to double check, triple check, spell out your name with them na yung tamang email address ang kunin nila. Like with my case, 023 ang last nung email address ko, but they put 023, so I didn't receive anything. Same thing with my husband. So that's one of the lessons, a cause of delay. Okay, so with the package 2 naman, like what I've said before, we're gonna need again your birth certificate, your marriage certificate, tax return, passport size photo. That passport size photo, they're gonna use that one for your requirements and for your visa. Like pag pinag-issuean ka na ng visa, yun ang ilalagay nilang photo. Just like this, okay? And then, yun. It's also included the medical examination. Be mindful that with the medical examination, guys, you cannot just go where you want, okay? They have qualified hospitals for you to do your US visa medical examination. And here in Korea, there are only 3 designated places for you to go for your visa application. So we chose the Gangnam Hospital. So, yun, pumunta kami doon, nagbayad kami, binayad namin ata doon is 500 or 400 USD, something like that. Pero Korean won ang ginagamit nila or tinatanggap nila doon. So, after you did your medical examination, they gonna send it to you like 1 or 2 weeks for the result. So, one more thing. For the result of your medical examination, guys, huwag na kayong mag-curious kung alam nyo namang healthy kayo. Kasi kailangan yun na naka-sealed. Don't try to open it. Sayang, masasayang lahat, guys. So, try to seal it, keep it, okay? Because that one, you're gonna give it to on the time of your interview. Okay? Yun. Yung DS-260. DS-260 is one of the main requirements too that you need to fill up with your husband through online. Okay? So you need to help your husband to do it through online. And then, you also need to have like Korean, ano ba yun? Police clearance, and yung police clearance sa bansa na pinanggalingan mo. So, in my case, I need 2 police clearance sa Pilipinas at saka dito. Yung sa Pilipinas, I just need the NBI kasi yun yung mas, diba, mas main thing for the criminal record. So, isa yon sa mga reason why na-delay yung process ng visa ko. So, will make another video on how to do it, like if you're overseas, especially in Korea. So, yun na nga. After which, kompleto na. View naman. So, dun sa bottom nung package 2, there's instruction that you have to call this number or to email this number or try to log in with this email address for you to make your appointment for your interview. We've been trying that one for almost 2 weeks or 1 month, but we never had a chance to go through with it. And whenever we call with the numbers, they were try to direct us with the US Embassy. Like they were telling us, oh, you just have to check with the USCIS, US Embassy, something like that. So we make an appointment again to the US Embassy just to ask what's going on, how are we going to make an interview. But they were telling us that you have to log in there or call this number. But we told them that these people are trying to tell us that we need to go here to check. So wala kaming nagawa, guys, in short. So pagkalabas namin ng US Embassy, tumawag ulit si Happy. At surprisingly, someone took our call. Like, okay. And we make our appointment for our interview. So my interview was last July 9. So I was so excited. But guys, yung interview na yon, like ang sinasabi ko sa inyo ang hirap, guys. It's really difficult and it's challenging, but then it's all worth it, you know. June kami pumunta ng embassy just to ask them about my interview. And I made the interview pagkalabas nga namin ng US Embassy, right? And then my interview is July 9. So the day of interview, or before the days of my interview, I double check, triple check all the requirements from the package 2 because kailangan nating dalhin lahat yun. Kailangan nila yon to check and verify everything about you. So I double check, I triple check all the requirements that I've mentioned a while ago, and I also brought some pictures of us just to make sure. You'll never know, they're gonna ask you kung meron ka bang, sabi kasi nila sa mga nabasa ko or something, like magdala ka ng mga pictures mo. Wala namang masama. Nagdala ko ng mga pictures namin na proof that we're together for how many years, and you know, our marriage is real, you know. So on the day of my interview, first is syempre you have to check in. They're gonna check kung meron ka bang appointment, and after which just wait for a while, and then they're gonna call you. They're gonna call your name and bring your requirements with them. They're gonna check it if this complete, kung ano ba yung tatanggalin nila or whatsoever. They're gonna check it. Dun pa lang sa pagpasa ko ng requirements, they asked me like, have you been to US? I said no. And then, have you have any criminal record? I said no. Dun pa lang tinanong nila ako. Kala ko yun yung interview. Hindi pa pala. So, they asked me to go to the cashier to pay. Magkano ba yung binayad namin dun? Like 325. And after which, binigay yung receipt, and you have to sit. You have to sit and wait for your time to be interviewed. So, ang interview ko, guys, just to let you know, it's early in the morning, like 8:30. And we travel like 1 hour, more than 1 hour, just to get to the US Embassy. So, 8:30 yon. Before 8:30, 7:30, nandun na kami, and pumila na kami. But then, guys, it was nerve-wracking. I was so nervous. Not really me, actually, but my husband is the one who's sweating. He was like, you know, siya nagpapalala, don't be nervous. But pero siya nininervous. Sa totoo lang. But the thing is, nakaka-nervous naman. Especially yung mga kasabayan mo na denied. So, some other people on my time, they were being denied. Okay, another thing is, napansin ko, I just don't know if in the Philippines, just let me know, okay? The Philippines or other countries, if open ba ang interview for the US visa. Because on my part, it was like only a window, and then I was here and the person is there. My mic, and you can hear everything. People is listening with all the things that you are saying. So you have to be yourself. You have to calm yourself, not stuttering. Kasi syempre pag ganun yung attitude mo, yung interviewer, you know, yung consul, baka isipin niya hindi totoo yung sinasabi mo, di ba? So maybe at around 11 something 11:30, mga ganun na ako na-interview. Kasi yung mga naunang na-interview sa akin, like, merong isa doon 30 minutes, may isa 45 minutes. I was like, what's going on? Right? I was third to the last person na na-interview. So, it was my time. Princess Argente. Dug, 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 dug. I was like smiling, you know, be myself. And then, syempre, you have to be confident. Kung totoo naman ang sinasabi mo, then you don't have to worry anything. Okay? So, yun nga. Just smile with the person, and then I greeted him like, good morning. And the first question that he asked me is, have you been to US? I was like, no, sir. And he asked me another thing, like what I told you before, yung police clearance, it's very important. They are really particular with it because like yung mga parking ticket lang yan or mga speeding ticket, because I think sila doon, particular sila doon because they were thinking like, if here on your own country you are not disciplined, how much more in US? Like, it's not your country. So they are very particular with it. Yun, tinanong niya sa akin. And I was like, no sir, I didn't commit any crime or something. And it was like, even a parking ticket. And I was like, sir, I don't know how to drive. And he laughed like, of course, I don't know how to drive right now. Okay. So I'm safe with that. And because I am a spouse, in nature na they're gonna ask, where did you meet your husband? What is your husband's background? Like, kung ano yung trabaho niya, kung ano yung job description niya. Guys, I don't know. Like, they gonna ask it, but good thing I knew it. Like, I always ask my husband, so it's a good thing that you know your husband's background too. And they might ask you also kung kailan nakarating ng US yung asawa mo, mga ganon. Kailan siya naging US citizen. Sorry, may airplane. Padaanin muna natin. It's a commercial. Kailan kayo nag-meet, saan kayo nag-meet, mga ganon. So, kailangan alam mo yun. Siyempre, yung mga essential na kailangan mong malaman, di ba? And you already know that. You just have to be confident with yourself. You know, just be real, don't lie. Because I've also knew that all of the questions from today that you got your US visa, they might ask you the same question when you apply your US citizenship. That's what I heard. And most of my friends also, they told me that they asked the same question. So he told me like, oh, congratulations, your visa gonna be issued a week from now. So I was like, nag-smile ako. And my husband like, I was so happy and thankful that all of this process, guys, I'm telling you, it's not easy. It's not easy, but it's worth it. You know, it's worth it, and it's a case-to-case basis, like what I told you. Maybe you're wondering right now, like December ako nag-apply and then July pa lang ako na issuehan ng visa. There are some circumstances on my case, like yung passport ko, hindi ko na mention kanina, yung passport ko is almost expiring na. Expired siya ng June 2019. I cannot do the second package na hindi ko siya nare-renew. So I renew it in the Philippine Embassy. So it took like 6 to 8 weeks. 2 months, guys. 2 months kong hinintay yung yung passport ko to be renewed. Kaya na delay yung mga papers ko. But with your case, I know and I'm confident that you're gonna do it, girl. You're gonna do it. You can do it. If I did and I succeeded, you're gonna do it. Any questions, just comment down below, and best to help you out, guys, to answer all your inquiries. And that's it. Thank you and hope to see you on my next vlog. Hope to see you in US.